Being 7 o'clock,
I sent the wrong link.
are you ready, Sean?
Sorry.
Okay. Being 7 o'clock, we'll call to order the meeting of the Fitchburg Public Safety and Human Services for October 10th, 2023, held here in the Jeannie Seelig Room. Attending myself in the room here, Shannon via Zoom, and we believe Jay will be coming here shortly. Public appearances for non-agenda items, we do not have any. So at this time on the consent agenda, do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Strassman. So I'll note that in the consent agenda, we have the minutes, approval of the minutes and approval of the routine licenses. Jason, I was having the problem with the computer. What were the routine licenses? How many new and how many were renewals?
So for the routine licenses, bear with me here. So we had 8 new, there were no renewals.
Okay.
Majority of them were for the Waterford Wine and Spirits.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Any no questions, we'll call the vote. All in favor of approving the consent agenda, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
The consent agenda is approved. Next, we have agenda item 4L for review of the following license applications. Name of event goes here. I'm sorry, I can't see very well. The Diwali celebration.
Diwali celebration.
Diwali celebration. Sound permit and pyrotechnic display of fireworks. American Hindu Association, 2138 South Fish Hatchery Road. To hold the Diwali celebration at the American Hindu Temple Association, Shiva Vishnu Temple, 2138 South Fish Hatchery Road, Sunday, November 12th, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. with pyrotechnic display from 8 to 8:30. Do you have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Alan. Can you give us the rundown on the event? This is the first time this one is going to be held at your existing
This
temple.
is going to be our first event. It's celebrated all over United States also, but since this is the second temple in Wisconsin and first one in Madison area, so we want to do it because we built this temple 5 years ago, and this is the first event we're going to do it. We celebrate every year, but this is the first time we want to do it fireworks for like 8 to 10 minutes. That's it, because of the budget and all that stuff. And I have fulfilled all the requirements. I have submitted application plans, and we are also planning to hire a cop, one for 3 hours that day, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. if anything happens. And I will meet with the fire chief also in the meanwhile, so he will come and look around all that stuff. We have a 900 members of our temple. Out of there, we probably have 40-50 volunteers also working that day to look over that one. I'll be also presenting there, but I'll probably have a lot of work to do it, but we have a volunteer also to work that one also. The only request I have done it in the last meeting is to, so if Public and Works Department building, which is on a Fish Hatchery Road, if they will let us park there, if we have extra parking. If it's not, then there's a park next to it.
No problem.
Yeah, so there's a park next to it, we can park it there. Our plan is to have a rent a van and have a shuttle service so people can park most of them there, and we can run that shuttle back and forth from the parking lot. It's just like less than a quarter of a mile, and back and forth so we can take people and bring it back again.
I'd rather you do that than be on the,
We
be on the road.
are going to do that one. That is the plan,
Okay.
which already been discussed in our board and it's been approved. And I'm going to contact with the police department to hire a cop for 3 hours for one day, that day.
I'll check with Public Works, and if there's any issue, we'll get back to you.
Yes.
I can't imagine.
Other than that, I think this is the first time we're doing it. Let's see how it goes. We are expecting 200 to 250 people, but you never know what happened there. But we are preparing for that, That's why I want to have a cop there, so that way we can control. If we need anything else, then at least we can control the situation there.
I only know your property from what I can see from Fish Hatchery. Is there enough open space for you to?
Yes, so
shoot
I have
fireworks
submitted with
before?
the plan, it's a site plan, if you want to look at here. It shows what the fireworks guy wanted. He wants a 210 feet fall out.
This is all your property?
Yeah.
This is all your property?
This is all the property. We have a 7 acre of property.
Okay.
I did submit it, the guy, what is his name, Spielberg fireworks guy, he also submitted there.
All right.
Which company is it?
It's a company, a Spielberg fireworks company out of Green Bay.
Green Bay.
And we did have a meeting, a pre-meet with the public safety, public works, fire department, police department to kind of go over the event. And they had offered a lot of good suggestions that the applicant is going to follow through with and adopt, and everything was approved as far as, our pre-meet was concerned.
Okay.
The only thing I would suggest to you is that, that Public Works building, if people are gonna park there, Fish Hatchery Road is not pedestrian friendly.
Okay. Well, we
And
can
so-
also park it at the park. The next door, there is, I think, 40, 50 cars we can
Yeah,
park.
whichever
in.
one, it's
Yeah.
not pedestrian friendly, so people are gonna have to cross Fish Hatchery Road there, and,
They'd be running a shuttle, is what he said.
yeah, you're gonna have a shuttle just going across?
Yeah,
the
shuttle
street?
back and forth, yeah.
Okay,
So we'll
Well-
have a van, 2 vans, shuttle back and forth, we'll pick up people. But there is a park next to us also, we can, park at 40, 50 cars there too. I counted the stalls there, so.
Yeah, I'll check, but I don't believe there'd be a problem using that site.
Yeah, and you can see in your packet materials any correspondence that happened during the meeting. And
Shannon,
if you have questions, you can reach out to the members.
Shannon, Jay, any other additional questions?
no,
No. Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All in favor of the Diwali celebration on November 29th, signify by saying aye. Aye.
aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. You should receive the permit from Tracy. If you haven't got it, you should get it in the mail. Okay, thank you. You don't have to stay anymore if you don't. Thank you for coming. Come on, Elmer. Okay. You're up next, yes. Next, we have agenda item 5 alpha. Consider the following fermented malt beverage intoxicating liquor licenses. A Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor to Tati Fitchburg, 4889 Lacey Road, DBA Tati Company, Nanyang. All right, we have a motion to approve.
And
I'll give it to Shannon this time.
So that's over in Terra Vista.
Yeah, Terra Vista, it's a new coffee shop we just opened. This is our 3rd week. And we have been through this process once, and just because we restructured our shareholders and
After 3 weeks?
Oh,
then,
that's,
yeah.
okay, I was wondering why you were
And
here.
then the IRS sent us a new EIN just because it's from a single member to multi-member.
Nice.
So we're like expanding. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is basically just kind of clean up. They're going from an LLC to a partnership, and they added a new member. So this is just kind of clean up, approving them under their new ownership, new seller's permit license, so.
Okay. All right, that's what was going on. I was wondering why you were back so quickly. All right.
Appreciate it.
Jay or Shannon, any questions?
No.
Okay. And again, for anyone watching, this is just for sale. This is not for use at or drinking at the.
Thank you, guys.
For sale only.
For sale only, yes. Okay. All right, then we'll call the vote.
Off-premise consumption.
Off-premise consumption, thank you, Tracy. All in favor of the Class A fermented malt beverage and Class A intoxicating liquor for Tati Fitchburg, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. You should get the new permit. Tracy, how long will that take to get to them?
Carla will press the approve button in the morning, and you should be able to print it off.
You're the best, thank you.
Thank you. I do have one additional question. So if I want to run some sample, like for our customer to taste it, do I need to apply for a class Class B.
I do not know the answer to that.
If it's,
No, you're,
yeah, if it's gonna be consumed on premise, that's a different license.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I just like,
you are allowed with your A license, you are allowed 2, I believe it's 3-ounce samples per person per day.
okay, that's good enough, because we just wanna let them just to taste a little bit and then decide whether they wanna buy it or not, so. That's a really good, 3 ounce per day, that's good enough. All right,
Thank you, appreciate you coming in. Good luck.
thank you.
All right. So our next meeting is October 24th, 2023.
Oh, typo, sorry.
That's okay. At this time, I'll entertain.
Move for
motion.
adjournment.
Moved by Al, and all in favor of adjournment, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned at 7:11.